A Little Princess, Chapter 3, A New Friend.
The first morning at school, Sarah noticed a plump, blonde girl about the same age as Sarah.
Morning at school, Sarah noticed a plump, blonde girl about the same age as Sarah. The girl was
chewing on the wristband of their host's pigtail and staring at Sarah.
Chewing on the ribbon of her pigtail and staring at Sarah. When
Mercy Strawford spoke to Sarah, the plump girl looked a little frightened.
Defarge spoke to Sarah, the plump girl looked a little frightened. When Sarah replied
in French, the girl gave a startled jump and turned red.
In French, the girl gave a startled jump and turned red. Miss Minchin was
still in a bad mood about Sarah's perfect French.
Still in a bad mood about Sarah's perfect French.
Mr. John, stop chewing on your ribbon.
St. John, stop chewing on your ribbon and sit up at once.
And sit up at once,
she snapped. The girl gave another startled jump. Lavinia
and Jigger giggled, and the girls turned redder than ever.
Lavinia and Jessie giggled, and the girl turned redder than ever. Sarah's
father often remarked on Sarah's soft hair.
Father often remarked on Sarah's soft heart. Sarah
always wants to fight and she sees people in strife. He likes to say.
Always wants to fight when she sees people in trouble, he liked to say. And that was certainly true now.
Those girls so large. Sarah. That means
girls shouldn't laugh,
thought Sarah.
That's mean.
But Lavinia
and Jesse's called to sneak one the girl spark in French for Mr. Face.
And Jessie continued to snicker when the girl spoke in French for Monsieur Defarge. Sarah felt
sorry for this girl who has such trouble saying the French words correctly.
Sorry for this girl who had such trouble saying the French words correctly. The French
lessons were really quite difficult for her.
Lessons were obviously quite difficult for her. When
morning lessons finally finished.
The morning's lessons were finally finished. The plump girl
sat on a window seat, looking its moment.
Sat on a window seat, looking miserable. Sarah
went over to her.
What's your name?
What's your name? asked Sarah.
Asked Sarah. The girl seemed
smart that Sarah was working to her.
Amazed that Sarah was talking to her.
My name is Mr. John. She replied.
My name is Ermengarde St. John,
she replied.
Mine
is Sarah Crew. That pretty name you have isn't Sarah.
Sarah Crew. What a pretty name you have,
exclaimed Sarah.
It sounds
like a name from a story.
Sounds like a name from a story. I like
your name too.
Your name too.
Where did you learn to speak French? Emerald asked.
Did you learn to speak French?
Ermengarde asked.
I'm done it all my life, Sarah asked.
Oh, I've done it all my life,
Sarah answered.
If you already
heard French at home, you can't do it too.
He's heard French at home. You could do it too. No,
No, I don't think so, said Hermes sadly. I'm not very smart.
I don't think so.
said Ermengarde sadly.
I'm not very smart.
Ermengarde
Hermes great excellence that her father spoke 7 or 8 languages.
explained that her father spoke 7 or 8 languages. He had a
She has a huge library filled with stuff of books
huge library filled with thousands of books and could not
and called on herself why Ermengarde did to go in school.
understand why Ermengarde didn't do well in school. He had
He has took Miss Minton that her maid must be made to learn.
told Miss Minchin that Ermengarde must be made to learn. But
the school Ahmed was often in trouble or in tears.
school, Ermengarde was often in trouble or in tears.
You're
You are smart, aren't you? Ahmed said to Sarah.
smart, aren't you?
Ermengarde said to Sarah. Sarah
looked out the window into the righty square.
looked out the window into the dirty square. She could see
She could see calm sparrows hopping along in source railings.
some sparrows hopping along iron railings. She thought
She stopped for minutes. Oh, I don't know.
for a minute.
Oh, I don't know.
Then suddenly
Then suddenly, she starts the subject where you like to Miss Emily.
she changed the subject.
Would you like to meet Emily? Who's
Who Emily? Asked her master.
Emily?
Asked Ermengarde.
Come up
Come up to my room and see, replied Sarah.
to my room and see.
Replied Sarah. Ermengarde
Hermes followed Sarah upstairs.
followed Sarah upstairs.
Is it true?
Is it true? She asked. That you have a playroom all to yourself?
True
She asked.
that you have a playroom all to yourself? Yeah.
Yes, Sarah answered. Papa asked Miss Minton to let me have one.
Yes.
Sarah answered.
Papa asked Miss Minchin to let me have one. It's
It's because I like to tell myself stories.
because I like to tell myself stories, and the mood
And the move gets spoiled if I know people are listening.
gets spoiled if I know people are listening.
Sarah stopped
Sarah stopped outside the door to her room.
outside the door to her room.
If we're
It squeaked quietly. Maybe we watch her. She asked Mr. Sidley.
quiet, maybe we'll catch her.
She said mysteriously. Ermengarde
Artemis blinked. She was no idea what Sarah was talking about.
blinked. She had no idea what Sarah was talking about. But Sarah's eyes were full
But Sarah's eyes were full of fun.
of fun. Ermengarde
Ermengarde can't wait to see this happening.
couldn't wait to see what happened. Sarah
Sarah will open the door.
threw open the door. Ermengarde
Owen saw a beautiful doll sitting on a chair in front of the fire.
saw a beautiful doll sitting on a chair in front of the fire.
Oh,
Oh, Emily is back in her seat. Sarah sounds disappointed.
Emily is back in her seat.
Sarah sounded disappointed.
Can she?
Can she squirk? Asked Hermit in her story.
She walk?
Asked Ermengarde in surprise.
I let her rest she can, said Sarah. Don't you breast such things.
Like to pretend she can.
Said Sarah.
Don't you pretend such things? No.
No, Emily was in agree of the star skirts. Never